Alright, as I get you guys on my head, here we go. Now, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to put this bucket right here underneath. I want to drain the knock sensors one more time. This for reassurance. So let me pull this lower intake manifold off. Set that shit to the side, because we're going to get into here in a second. But let me get one more extension, and I think that should be it. Okay, so yeah. Alright. Let us begin. Okay, so first what we're going to do is we're going to take the lifters out. Let me get that done first. Get the lifters out. Knock this out real quick. This is going to be a pretty long video, but it's going to be some time lapsing on some parts. But for the most part, it's not going to be a lot of time lapse. This might end up being a two-part video. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. But I got batteries on deck for this camera, so be able to get you guys what you need to see. So what we got to do is we got to take these lifters out first, because you don't want them to fall. So it'll pretty much make it inevitable to get the cam out. I mean, I'm sure it could be done, but you don't want to do it that way. Just take the lifters out. Just want to take that shit out. Sure those are loose. Now the bolts ain't gonna come all the way out on this tray, but just pop that out like that. Alright, we're going to set these to the side because these are being used again. Alright, now set that socket down. And as far as these guys go, we don't need these where we're going. In the trash you go, buddy. They serve their purpose. You guys can see what I'm doing. Just pull them out. Toss them Jones. Never reuse lifters. If you're doing a cam build, do it right. All right, let's see. Let me get some towels. Should have had that set up already, but okay. Now, make sure we got our balancer puller tool. All right, now let's go ahead and drain the knock sensors. So let me get my, let me pull this harness off. Get that out the way. I'll get that in a second. Alright, let's get the knock sensors out. Here's my ratchet. This out. Okay, so there's a knock sensor in the back. We're going to take that out so we can make sure the block is drained. Coolant. This motor previously had Dex Cool in it, so I want to make sure all of that's out. Now see how it didn't come out? You might think it's okay, but it's not. So you grab a screwdriver and you stick it right in that hole where it came out of. Pop it. Let's see. Might actually be empty and grab a hammer. What happens is it'll get like clogged with, see that shit? It gets clogged with shit in there, so when you take the sensors out, the hole's clogged so it won't let the fluid out. See what I mean? Beware of that, my boys. Thinking your junk drain, it ain't drained. Clogged. Let me get one more tappy tap. Make sure it's good and clean. There we go. There we go. See what I mean? Tappy tap. Tap tapping. Wait, I'm gonna try to clean off my shits. No. That way now I know my my whole system is free of Dex Cool, because I won't be putting Dex Cool back in this motor. Now, another thing I did off camera, I didn't want to record because I don't want y'all seeing my butt crack and all that shit, so I got the new radiator in. It's in there. It's all done. So you probably can't see it, but new radiator's in. My dumb ass, when I got rid of the old one, I didn't take the radiator cap off, but it's alright. I'll just buy a new radiator cap. So I did that, and I put a fuel line clamp, because my power steering hose was leaking, so I put a new clamp right there on my power steering pump. So my power steering's not leaking, and the radiator's new. I got a GTP radiator, so good to go. It was straightforward. It was real simple to do. But alright, sounds like that's done, so let's get back on that. Go ahead and put the old knock sensor back in. Maybe. Alright. Now, get my hands off. Need a lot of that. Well, why don't you wear gloves, man? Leave me alone, alright? Got gloves. I'll put them on eventually. I'll grab my ratchet. Sitting there arguing with you about gloves. Alright, so let's go ahead and tighten up the knock sensor back up. Tighten, not loosen. Come on now. Alright, so let's put this on the other side and make sure Make sure this one's